walanyo ni komana fi en hwede ko walanyo morning eba eye Kessben match so bia bokọ de
bra bia bokọ na mi ado
you ready say also your friend we to answer friend wa join here near baby din come. Now let's look at this issue of safety on our rivers and lakes. Now the issue has to do with monitoring and then the people who are supposed to supervise. I mean that area no sanka oba route so a obenya MTT the police for check ahwe na yehu sesebio and a National Road Safety Authority for so share ami yehu se ye kwan no so no enema ekoyie no. When it comes to your rivers any lakes na we understand Ghana Maritime Authority is supposed to do that. Now the MP is telling us that they lack certain things when it comes to monitoring of these areas and all that. Are we seriously safe when it comes to rivers and lakes in this country in terms of transportation?
Okay, good morning, Maone. Good morning, Ma, with you also. I mean, we can't possibly say that we are 100% safe. I mean, we can also clamp all water transport systems into one. I mean, this issue got to do more with the inland transport systems now.
Sure.
It's obvious that there are some deficiencies in terms of how we are managing and implementing probably and supporting these users of this transport system. I mean, from what the minister has said and from what I've heard the Director General has been speaking about, it's obvious we have issues when it comes to the usage of these systems in terms of those who are even operating it and the fact that there is no certification regime as it stands now. Because I mean, they are not operating with 11 years.
Yes, very unfortunate. 11-year-old boy.
I mean, the question might not be whether the person is qualified or not, or whether the person is minor. Or I mean, the accidents are happening whether it's an adult or it's a minor.
Yes.
The question is that what measures have been put in place effectively to ensure that whoever is manning, whoever is using the boat is safe. Because if you join the boat and you don't have life jackets, I mean, accidents do happen.
Yes.
When it happens, what is your survival rate going to be like? Now we are saying that there is even a certification for those who man the boat. How are people even trained to be able to handle these boats? And even in case of emergency, what do they do? Do we also have the Maritime Authority have probably lifeguards all across on our water bodies in case of any emergency? What is our response to these emergencies like over the years? Have we given a lot of priority to some of these inland water travel transport systems? The question probably might be no. Like the minister was, is it the MP who was talking about?
Yeah, that's the MP.
The MP, the fact that a lot of the people on the islands lack life jackets.
Sure.
Whose duty is it to ensure their safety? Now, what can we do? Is it possible that because we know people who travel and access basic things like education, like food, and they go to work, can we invest in ferries which are more safer for these communities, like we are doing for roads? They are public transport systems.
Yes.
That transport people before you have the private trucks and taxis. Can we look at having things where we have public ferries that transport people that is even more safer? I mean, you can take to the fact that the offer bus, your safety has an assurance as compared to a rickety truck somewhere on the same route. So the question is that what can we do in the long term? I mean, for the short term, yeah, we will go and visit, we will go and donate life jackets and all that. But in the long term, no, can we make this also a priority? But imagine, say, your fat is useful and your Juma. Do you think we will not give it more attention than we are doing at the moment? Because now there's more attention on road and air. Because a lot of us use these two systems to commute on a daily basis. So I can say,
yes.
So probably our attention has not gone there. Because it has come to stay. People are living along the lake. People are having their livelihood on the lake. What can be done in the long term so that lives are saved. There are children who depend on this transport every day to go to school. BEC writing. I mean, I've used the water lake a couple of times on the Adan stretch, and it is not easy at all. It is not easy. I mean, your safety is basically in your hands and God. And you know, I mean, idea was say because emboa.
Walanyo, if this continues, because it look as if say a issue that is here and you need attention and more. Now the minister is telling you say even the people who are supposed to do the monitoring, akodiana kasa krom de ye adwuma no kra no ebi ni ho. 1, 2, they don't even have boats to even patrol, just as you're saying. 3, it has been consistent with these accidents on it, which should not even be. 4, the issue of using not the right boats, akodiana kasa omode ye nankasa no enye correct ones. And so no onipa dasenia ye training no se onkononko monitor no eche emomu yusu what it is, what the enye I can say ye defend nipa no and ye defend nipa. Now clearly my point again, say car a fit station na say aye or olodu a fit station as or the akwa we enye tot olodu fit station na or the akwa say car ne yema ayema transport officer wo ho obia wo honom. I'm asking this one, say omo kofro na say ebro so a, who is there to monitor? Where is the human being, the authorities? Where are they to monitor to see say at the NSSF for 6, what for 8, SSF for 8, what for 20, 15? Who does this?
Again, like I said, we've not structured it. Like all the local stations now, all lorry station now. In case I mean your book men I mean for the interim, I'm checking. Even on the car scrap when you actually say this capacity is 15.
Yes.
Into all the passenger upon you can say what for overloading and I say for overloading. But I mean on this inland water systems no. Okay, only loading baby obia honma or check say nipa na wafano ay overloading. Even on the boats who calibrate it to say the weight of the canoe is this. It can disperse this amount of weight. Okay, even on buildings, lift now. Their capacity, the Standard Authority always goes in almost every month to check and service it and certify that this very lift is efficient. And I mean, for lift in poor, the cat nipa is nipa nine rema enko because there are sensors that tells you that you are overloaded. We don't have same for our inland system because everybody is doing a private job. And so I make us say in the long term, no, we need to invest in probably low cost ferries. These ferries are managed by professionals. They are managed by authorities, and they will not overload. They ensure that a lot of these safety measures are taking place. But you don't have private personnel. I mean, for example, over government buses now, there is no way Ayalolo will try to overload because if anything goes wrong, there will be legal implications. But a truck might choose to overload because if you're on the road, no, you can pay off something and just walk away, or passengers will not even complain about it. And, the enforcement of the way is not there. Everybody, most of the people on the water are private canoes who are looking for their money. So who is even there, as you said, to check the overloading? Who is there to check, say, your passengers don't have life jackets? Who is even there to check, say, oh, the person now or handling boat, no, he is not qualified, and that's all Yahweh, and that's he's not in a good state of mind. There is nothing like that. There is no regime. And even our authorities, the Maritime Authority, Ghana Navy, are probably under resourced. So going forward, no, government needs to step in. We need to ensure that lives are protected. We can invest in low-cost ferries to be able to transport these people safely. But in the interim, no, then I was saying, yes, we need to have an emergency public safety campaign. So, and ensure that majority of the people who use these boats have life jackets. And I was saying, rapid enforcement of this law something can happen, we should ban underage operators in the interim whilst we are fixing this in the long term. I mean, it needs all of us, our hands on deck,
to
solve it, including the people who are in the center of this.
Okay.
Because, I mean, the way we're supposed to do that, you can even attest to the fact that sometimes the locals don't even want to do the life jacket at all. But meanwhile, all this is to protect their life.
Rawalanyo, you better say, Radin Shaw, Danny Day Nebeba, near Beji, the Sunny de Fatefio when it comes to a public safety. Yes, that's a pa, ye ne a Walanyo Samson Declu, or ye Juma, the Bureau of Public Safety, and ye no AD and common regards to the tragic incident in see our Water Lake and also claiming almost about 15 lives. Sisiano.